You know the tree of life? He put a flaming sword. You know a sword? A sword is like for you to understand, it's like a spear, something like that. A sword, yeah? Yeah, you know. Sword. But this sword had a flame. It had tongues of fire on it. So why was he doing that? To protect just a fruit? Now that was power he was protecting. Now that tree of life he had put there was that, of course, that tree had, the tree of life had fruits that when you eat of that tree of life, we were not supposed to die. Do you know that we were created not to die? God had created us to live forever. He put that sword because at that time we were not just now his children. We had become too powerful. Now, if we were that weak, why did he put a sword there? He would just leave it. But at that point, we had eaten power, we had stolen power. So he had to protect it. We were not just children by that time now. We were too powerful. So in his heart he said, now they have become evil. So if they just take this one and live forever, they will be so evil. So he started protecting that. He was so anointed. You understand? This is what you need to know. God was so anointed. But we wanted to overthrow the father. Like imagine you, okay, if you're a lady here, you have a husband and your son. Okay, if you're a man, your son wants to remove you from being a father so that he becomes the husband. Like he becomes the husband to your wife. He becomes the husband to his mother. Do you understand that? So that is something, actually, it's something unforgivable. It is so hard to forgive such thing. God was so anointed. Like, we wanted to overthrow him. But all this started from Lucifer. He's the one doing all this Satan evil. He's the one starting all this. So after that he was annoyed, so he even cursed us, started cursing us. We were as children, remember? Said, no, you because you have annoyed me. You're going to work hard. You woman, you're going to have labor pains. You devil, you're going to crawl on your belly, eat dust. He cursed us. And actually even he sent us out of the Garden of Eden. Now that garden was in heaven. So by this you know that our home is originally heaven. So he sent us down here on earth. But when he was sending us here, he knew that of course we are children, even if he's so annoyed. He was so annoyed, even he could kill us, but he said, these are my kids. I don't want to see them now. He sent us here because we wanted to overthrow our father. Guys, this was too much. We gave him some headache. That was not good. As a child, you can't do that. So he sent us here. He had some mercy. Of course, he sent us here because we were made from the earth. He knew that we would survive here, and he knew that we would survive here. You understand? So when you did that, we came here, we started our own life, we were there producing, doing what? We started our own life because our fathers chased us. We were now living like, yeah. But now in heaven, Lucifer didn't stop on his mission. This guy was serious. Like he wanted really to overthrow God. So from there, he started organizing his things again with the angels. He started again with a few angels. So when God realized, God said, okay, this is too much. He also he told Lucifer and those angels, a few of them, he said, pack your things and also live here. He also just doesn't. This was too much. Like the things we did to God. He wanted to overthrow. No, nobody wants to be overthrown from his rightful place. You can't do that. Moreover, this is some. Imagine imagine a servant like a gate man wanting to overthrow you as a husband. Okay, maybe you're a CEO. Your gate man wants to be the CEO of the company. Someone you employed, someone you helped, someone you picked from grass. No, that was so painful. And for this one, he's the one even who created him. So God said, Kwenda, Chido. So when he packed his things with a few angels now, they sent them here. Why am I saying few angels? Because in the books they say there were some angels who were on earth here. God sent them from heaven. And some of them even started sleeping with the humans who are here. Those are the angels that God drew from heaven. God sent them together with Lucifer. So God didn't want them, so they sent them here. So they didn't have where to go, so they decided to sleep with these humans, like the children of God. Yeah, those things are in the books. I just don't want to quote them right now, but I will later. Yeah. I want to first bring the story, okay? I want you to understand these things. So when you chase these people, now let me tell you something. When Lucifer left heaven, when he was just, I think when he was packing his things,